female boxers who look like porn stars. Let's get into it. Hello, welcome to On Me Head, son. I hope you're well. If you like what I do here, don't forget to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notifications bell for all future videos. So, female boxers, women boxers, a lot of them now are coming on stage for their weigh-ins, especially looking like, well, porn stars, looking like OnlyFans models or people who frequent OnlyFans pages. How would I know that? Well, case in point. The latest iteration of this was eBay Bridges against Mio Yoshida on the Devin Haney Pro Grade undercard. And she came out on the weigh-in. Well, dressed in, well, not a lot. Now, a lot of you might be thinking, what is this whole fuck going on about? And look, I like looking at girls just like the next man, right? That's not the issue. The issue is here. It's about professionalism. If you want to be taken seriously as a professional athlete, male or female, then really you need to be acting like an athlete. Now, by contrast, Yoshida came on in just a sports top and just a sports pants, trousers, whatever you want to call them, leggings. Yeah, and she was just ready for the weigh-in. So why is one acting professionally and conservatively whilst the other one is, well, has got everything on display? Now, she's not alone here. There's many fighters who are starting to do this now, not only in boxing, but also in the UFC world. They're leveraging their position within the boxing or MMA world and drawing attention to their physique, and then drawing traffic or driving traffic to their OnlyFans pages so they can earn extra money. So on the face of it, you think, well, there's nothing wrong with that. They're just driving traffic to their own content. And guess what? They can be paid for it. So I get that. Now, I'd be much happier if they were driving content to their OnlyFans pages away from boxing, away from their professional sporting activity. If they got the social media pages, you know, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is, and then they want to drive traffic over to their OnlyFans pages, I have no issue with that whatsoever. But to come into a weigh-in and looking like you just come off the set of an adult film, it does look a little bit, well, cheesy. It looks a little bit naff, to be quite honest with you. Now, I say this again, I'm just the same as any other hot-blooded male out there thinking, wow, this is amazing. But if you step back from that just a little bit, who are 99% of the audience in that room and the weigh-ins? Most of them are men. Have you seen how many men are actually on stage as opposed to women for a woman's fight? Mostly men. So not only are these boxers or UFC fighters who are playing this kind of sexualization card and driving traffic to their OnlyFans, not only are they trying to draw the attention of would-be punters out there, but also they're sexualizing the sport as well. Now, I could be completely wrong, but it just seems to me that we've kind of taken this too far. I know lots of girls are doing it. I know lots of girls are getting to this OnlyFans thing and think it's a really great, and they're earning lots of money. Some of them are earning a huge amounts of money, and I get it. And behind a paywall, which OnlyFans is, you know, you can do whatever you want, really. You can just sell sporty pictures, you know, in sportswear, or you can go full hog and full porn. That's in whatever you do, that's whatever you do. But for me, they're crossing over the boundaries now. They're crossing over the line a little bit too much now. If you want to appear in lingerie, then go and do that on your Instagram page or on your OnlyFans page. But don't bring it to your workplace. It's just like anybody in an office, right? Or any workplace. All of a sudden, one day, he said, well, I work here, but I'm going to be wearing sexy lingerie because I want to promote my OnlyFans channel, my other business. You see, if boxing or UFC or MMA was linked to OnlyFans and there was a business relationship, I get that. But there isn't. They're completely two different entities. So on one hand, boxing and MMA, the UFC, should be putting a stop to it. But on the other hand, they know that the bulk of people watching these sports are men. Sex sells. They know they want to draw eyes into it, but they're drawing eyes into the sport for the wrong reason. You should be drawing for boxing, the appreciation of boxing, the appreciation of MMA fighting, not for how a girl looks or what a girl's prepared to put on display in public. It's about her as a boxer. Now, interestingly, in the Bridges Yoshida fight, well, guess who came out on top? Yoshida won that, and she was the one who seemed to be coming in more seriously. So are we seeing now that boxers are not taking this game seriously? They're more interested in driving traffic to their OnlyFans pages and less interested in putting on a really good display. Now, I'm not just saying that just because the bridge is lost, of course. But what I'm saying is that there's got to be a bit of a distraction here. If your main focus is just to get up on stage and draw in lots of fans so that you can drive them to your OnlyFans page. This is turning into YouTuber boxing, Misfits boxing, which has also had its critics for this kind of activity from, let's say, some of the female boxers. In fact, many of those female participants in YouTuber boxing come from the OnlyFans world. That's where they come from. And they're doing this on a public platform to drive traffic to the OnlyFans page. It is a business strategy which they are adopting. The problem is that they're selling sex in a professional sport. They're selling sex where it shouldn't be. Now, I could be completely wrong here. I could be way off base here. But it does make me laugh that every time there's a woman's boxing match now, I'm just waiting for one of these girls to come out in sexy lingerie, flaunting it all over the place, trying to grab attention wherever they can, and then expect me to take them seriously as a fighter. I just don't. And that's the problem. I just don't. I want to take them seriously as a fighter. In fact, there are many female fighters out there who have my utmost respect. Not only as women or as human beings, but just as fighters, just as boxers. They get my utmost respect because they are focusing on the art of boxing or the art of MMA, whatever you want to call it. I know it's happening more and more now. I know it's happening all over the place. And it's becoming more common across many different sports. But it just seems to me that you're bastardizing the sport just so you can drive traffic to your private OnlyFans page. And I get that athletes need to promote themselves, but surely there's another way of doing it. And I just think that the boxing authorities and MMA authorities, whichever platform you're on, I think they need to get a hold of this. And need to start understanding, you know what, this could actually turn women's fighting in whichever discipline into a joke. It's just one step away from all women mud wrestling. Don't get me wrong, it's a bit of fun, but it's not serious sport. And that's the problem. When you start doing this, you ruin the sport. You ruin what it's supposed to be about. Let's face it, if a woman's attractive or sexy, she's going to look attractive and sexy in whatever she turns up on stage. She doesn't have to go to those lengths just to grab attention. If she wants to wear a t-shirt and say, hey, look, go support me on my OnlyFans page, I have no problem with that. But let's just keep it professional, at least. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like what I do here, don't forget to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notifications bell for all future videos. And I'll catch you again. Bye now.